Hi, everybody. Welcome to
Hello.
the Kim and Katie show, or Katie and Kim show. Um, Today is World Be Kind Day, Kindness Day. If you're one of my students, you already know that. I love the shirt. Where'd you get that, Katie?
We customize these at my work. My students made these. So this is the name. Whoops, wrong backwards. This is the name of my school. And the students made these shirts and we sold them and I got one. Whoop, whoop.
That's
So
amazing. I
in a
want one.
world where you can be anything, be kind. So that is the mantra for today. Hello, everybody. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Genevieve. Yep. If you are checking in from Miss Hunter's class, first name and period number. We have some cool things to share with you today because it is World Kindness Day. And I'm excited to be here with you guys again this week. Be kind to the wind. That's right. That's right. And I loved the turkey and the Crocs from last week, friends. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Miss Hunter shared it with me. Made my whole week. So that was awesome.
I showed some of my students your short that you put out today, and I just have to say that that saying resonates with me. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And I talk to most of my students in most of my classes today, saying being kind doesn't cost money, and it pays you in dividends on the back end. Because when you know you've made someone's day, or made them feel special, in turn, you're going to feel good about what you did. So it's a win, what I call win-win. Win-win.
Well, I'll show for those of you who didn't get to see the short this morning. It does say good morning, even though it's evening time, because I did share it this morning. So I'll go ahead and pop that on here to get us started with some energy. And then we'll check back and go over our game plan. Does that work, Kim?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's do it. This is from our YouTube page. You might recognize that lady. Let's see. Here we go. There she is.
I love that.
Okay, here we go. Good morning, everybody. It is World Kindness Day, November 13th. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. You got this. Good. You got this indeed. So that is the challenge. And we have, do you want to start with our main page or go right into work and think about ways we can be kind, Kim?
We could start with the main page, but I just want to say one thing to my students, that I put a challenge out there, Miss Katie. I didn't tell you about it, but I told my students, because they're required to pass math and reading iReady lessons. I let them know, and I challenge them, if they can pass, everybody in the class has to pass 8 lessons by the 21st, a week from tomorrow. And
Okay.
if they do, we will have a class party on Friday before we go on Thanksgiving break. So my students should be here working on iReady or anything else that they need to do for another class.
Sounds awesome. Well, to recap from last week, because this is something that was super kind and made my whole week. Genevieve made a turkey with some Crocs, and Kim sent it to me. Let's see if we can see it. Look at that, guys.
I meant to put it on the slideshow. It's the cutest. She said she was going to work on something else for us tonight. I'm not sure what, but isn't that cute?
Loved it.
See,
Loved
Genevieve,
it, loved it.
I shared it immediately that morning you brought it to me.
Yep. It was texted as promised. So let's go over things that continue. Just those little things, man, make a big difference. So let's go ahead and show our next piece here of dun 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 of what today is. Here we go. Let's see. Make sure you can see it. There we go. Everybody can see that, I hope.
Yep. So happy World Kindness Day. Today, it's not over yet, right?
That's right.
Let's all take a moment to spread some kindness, like confetti, and make the world a brighter, warmer, a more compassionate place. I say hoo yeah to that. Yeah.
And we do have some things so as you're working today, be thinking about Kim and I talked a little bit earlier about that World Kindness Day isn't just about today. It's a day to really bring people together and to talk about being kind, but it starts with being kind to ourselves and what that looks like. And so tonight, as we start, we're right on schedule. We're going to talk for 5 minutes and then we're going to have us work for 5 minutes. So work, study, draw, work on your iReady, make dinner, take some notes. I'm going to be working on some things behind the scenes for our channel. So 15 minutes of productivity is so helpful. And then we'll check back in 15 minutes and give you another taste of some more ideas of how you can be kind to yourself and to others. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started. And part of being kind to ourselves, what we're going to watch tonight is an immersive that Flair made a few months ago, but it's called Relax, Restore, and Rejuvenate. And part of being kind to ourselves is that very thing. So it's, if you like to read and you like to cuddle up, this is going to be a fun one for us to watch. So I will bring that up in my other screen. Give me a second. Here we go.
I'll be keeping track of the time, and I'll put in the chat some ideas, Genevieve, for something for you to draw for us next.
All right, see you guys soon.
Oh, that looks cozy.
All right, friends.
We're
I
back.
did the same thing. That thunder made me jump too. Sorry, Cookie Monster. I forgot that the storm was in the background because sometimes that can be soothing. And when it switched, I jolted back. Thought that was a good place to stop for a second.
I
Sorry
love
about the
it.
scare. Sorry about the scare jump, friends.
This whole visual and the music just makes me want to crawl into bed, not to mention the time change that I think is
Yes.
making all of us feel like it's much later than it really is.
It got dark today and I went, oh, it's bedtime. And I was like, oh, it's only 5 o'clock. So yes, sorry
No.
about the max volume. I did the same thing on my end, friends. Whoops, that's all I got. So with that said, let's focus on being kind to one another. Sorry about that scare, friends. And
That's
let
all
me
right.
show you.
While you pull this up, your presentation, I want to say hi to Jasmine
Yeah.
and talking with Genevieve. She didn't know what to draw. And so I told her I think it would be really cool if she could find an inspirational quote on kindness that resonates to her, that she can relate to, and then write the quote and draw an image. And I thought, oh, that's a really good assignment for tomorrow for class. Sorry. And then Miss Katie, Genevieve wanted to make sure that you know that her turkey with the pink crocs has a name, and it
Oh, Jimmy
is,
Neutron. I saw
yes,
that pop up. And I'm
yes.
working on being kind of the wind, but the thunder got me. All right, there we go. And there we go. That might be really small to see now that I have it saved that way. Sorry, guys. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Let's try that. That's a little better.
It is. My challenge to everybody on tonight and anybody who watches this at a later time, try to pick one thing a day that you do. And I'll bet most of our kids, Miss Katie, already do a lot of these things and they don't even realize it.
Yep.
Just today, I had one of my students tell me that he saw someone sitting by himself at lunch, and he went over there and started talking to him and sat down with him. And I was just like, that made my heart swell like 5 sizes, like from the Grinch size to human size now.
And that's what's amazing about a day like today is it's not just about today, it's about every day. And some of the things on this list are we do every day. Just saying thank you. Um, that's big one. Smiling and being able to look at someone and tell them good morning. Just super, super I go to say easy. Sometimes it is hard, especially when we're having a bad day. Like when you're having a bad day, the last thing you want to do is smile at somebody. You kind of want to go, but it's amazing. Just that little bit of a smile can really change somebody's day. So try it.
You know what? On campus, I don't know all the students, but I just make a habit of it. When I walk by anybody, I just say good morning or hello and smile. You don't know what kind of day they're having. They might be having a bad day, and you just added a little sunshine to their day. Writing a friend a note and sneaking it in their backpack, or writing a note for a teacher. Just being a good listener in the classroom, being a good listener with your friends and your parents, that is kindness and that is respect. um, but something that a lot of my students do a lot of these things already, but sometimes we regress and um, don't always act the way we want. But every day, like I say, is a new day. Every moment's a new moment, and you can be redeemed, right?
That's right. Well, I don't know about if I can redeem myself from that thunder scare, friends, but I'm going to try. So we'll go back to our study session for another few minutes. I'll put a start or a return time back on the screen, and we'll go ahead and see how much more we can get done. What you guys are thinking about ways that we can be kind to ourselves.
Right. And put in the chat what you're working on. Are you snuggled up and reading? Are you drawing? Are you working on a iReady? Um, Let us know. Talk to us.
That thunder worked really good for the alarm. I jumped again, and I was even prepared for it that time. All right. How'd everybody
You were
do?
laughing. You were laughing at yourself.
It made me jump.
All right. I don't know about you, but I was working on some presentations and looking at the calendar and calendar events and holidays and fun things coming up, trying to make some plans for our show and for my students in class. So I feel like November is a month to, be thoughtful, be kind, obviously, but grateful, appreciative. And I think about family in November. I think about family all the time. Who am I kidding? Right? Do you want to share, Miss Katie, what I did today at school with my students? They helped
Yes.
me.
I'm excited to. I'm excited to steal this idea next year. This is awesome. And I just noticed shout out to Brandon, 2 iReady lessons during that window. Nice job.
Wow.
All right.
Good job, Brandon.
Let's see. I hope I did this right. All right.
Oh, yeah, you did. Good job. I need to make this full screen so I can see it. So Last night, I stayed up till 11 o'clock baking some of my famous chocolate chip cookies. I should have put a picture up there of it not in the wrapper, because anybody who's had my cookies, they know when they see them, they know that I made them, because they're gooey and the chocolate is melting and the cookie is thick and has a little bit of sea salt on it.
Fabulous.
So but you've had them, Katie.
They are fabulous.
And I keep getting the recipe better and better and better. Like I keep improving it, finding ways. But anyways, I had some little cards made that say tag you're it. And I wrapped one cookie up with ribbon and the tag and had my students bring them to one of their favorite friends or staff members. And the idea is that, okay, they did something nice for the staff member. They get to eat the cookie, the staff member does, but now it's their turn to tag somebody else with the same card and do something nice. Pretty much paying it forward is the idea behind it. Tag you're it. And it was a lot of fun.
I love that. That's so awesome. See, I'm talking about smiles that sometimes they can be small, and sometimes if you can bake like Miss Hunter, not like Katie, then you have another gift to share. So that's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. That's really awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I'll see how many of the cards we see being passed around all week, but I know my students were super excited about just writing a note to a friend. And I even had some ended up writing notes to me. And I guess I'm always surprised by what students say, because again, you don't know, as a teacher, we don't know what's in your head as a student. And sometimes we just can't tell, especially with the quiet ones. And then they write you a note and it brings tears to your eyes.
I had a prior student visit me at school today who aged out. So I work with adult students, and when they're 22 years old, they leave our program. And this young man came back about a year later just to say hello. And I was like, this is the best day ever. You guys don't understand how much you mean to us. So thank you for sharing that kindness. Should we show one more or no?
Sure.
Okay.
It's just a short quote. And I think we talked about it earlier. Really, kindness, you give to be kind or do something simple to be kind, and it will always come back to you, if not in that moment, at another time. When you make someone smile or cry tears of joy or make them laugh because you told a really good joke, you're going to feel good too. And so it's a win-win, like I said. All right.
With that said, back to Happy World Kindness Day, where we're talking about being kind today and every day, and being kind to ourselves as well. Be cautious of the thunder. There it is.
I think our next study session will only be, it's already 7:46. I can't believe it. So maybe we'll do 10 more minutes of study and then share a couple more slides and say goodnight.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, friends, it is time to come back for our final check-in for the evening. I did want to go over a couple of things. Kim, did you have anything you want to share before I share the final
I
thought?
just want to say it's not enough time ever. I
I
get
know
started working
already.
on something and then I think of something else. I just thought of a calendar I'm going to put together, and it's going to be 30 days of kindness, and see who can in my class get blackout first. Maybe the first 5 people who get blackout before Christmas will get a donut party or something, or I'll make them my cookies.
Oh, more cookies. All right. Yes, I agree. Already it goes so quickly. It's amazing that just 1 hour can sometimes feel so long, but when we're here together and we're working on things and we're listening to good music and just dialed in, it goes really, really quickly. So I wanted to share one last thing with you all before we end for the evening. Technically, I guess it's 2 things.
I love the quotes that are being put up.
I was finding some good ones. I thought that was a good place to share. So I wanted to share something actually from Instagram because I live in Temecula, which is a far ways away from some of you. And I work in Marietta, and the Marietta city, I thought it was the police department because they shared some things too. But on Instagram, let's see if we can see it. There we go. They also shared this, and I just love that this image of Happy World Kindness Day because it really takes us holding each other up to help the world just be better. And I know that's a little bit hard to read, so I'm going to read it to you. It says, "This World Kindness Day lets remember that even the smallest acts of kindness have the power to make the world a better place. In the midst of our very busy lives, a warm smile, a few words of encouragement, or lending a hand can have a lasting impact. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to a more connected and compassionate world. Imagine the difference if each of us just took a moment to spread kindness today and tomorrow. It could spark a ripple effect of positivity that reaches far beyond ourselves. Let's make kindness a habit, inspiring others and creating a world that feels brighter, warmer, and more welcoming for all." And I loved what they said so much. I just wanted to share that with all of you. So today and every day, although today is World Kindness Day and we talk about it, I want to challenge you as you go into tomorrow and the week ahead of you that you find yourself, if you're feeling frustrated or angry, of pausing and thinking, making a kinder choice. I also wanted to throw out my second thing is, I need to bring it back up. If you guys liked the cozy nook that we were sharing in the immersives, let me bring that back up. The little reading nooks that we had out here with the wilderness. If you liked those, you can actually watch those without us if you go to our Flyer Educator channel. And I think, can you see that now? The Cozy Nook Immersive 2-hour Relax, Restore, and Rejuvenate. If you go to our channel and scroll through, it's there for, you can play that for 2 whole hours on your own and just let it play in the background. So do that even without us here, but just be prepared for the thunder because it woke us up today. So I hope that it was a productive evening for everyone. Thanks for everyone for joining us, and we'll see you back next week. Remember, when you can be anything, be kind, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Good night.
Bye. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, which I think most of you already have because you are awesome. But I will see some of you tomorrow. And Miss Katie, I'll see you soon.
See you all soon. Bye.
Bye.